Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Peters and welcome to UA Insider, the featured television show of Ultimate Athlete magazine. On today's show, we'll bring the pages of our magazine to life with a lacrosse-filled episode with in-depth interviews and high-energy action from the field. Here are some of the teams we'll be featuring on today's episode. First, we'll kick off the show at St. Anthony's High School to visit their nationally ranked girls lacrosse team that sits on top of the Catholic League year after year. Then we'll see how this year's Comstock lacrosse team is utilizing their 21 seniors to stay on top of their division. After that, we'll check out how the Shoreham-Wading River girls lacrosse team plans on taking on this season with new changes. And finally, we'll head to Manhasset to see how their love for the game reflects in their championship record. We've got all those videos coming right up, so stay tuned. You're watching UA Insider. In the Girls Lacrosse Catholic League, St. Anthony's is the team to beat. They've won the past 3 titles, and with 10 seniors returning, this year's senior class is ready to do it all again before they graduate. Let's check it out.
Every single player on the team always wants to be the best player that they can possibly be. So because everybody shares that same individual goal and the desire to want to be the best that our team could possibly be as a unit, there's never really complacency, and we don't really stop even though we accomplish a lot. We're always willing to push ourselves harder so we can be the best we can be.
The girls on the team are absolutely amazing. The depth we have is incredible. Every person on this team is a really great athlete, a great lacrosse player, and I think the bond that we share brings us together and it makes us exceed to that higher level because we're so close and because we want not only to do it for ourselves but to do it for each other.
The fact that we all get along so well on and off the field is probably what makes us so successful.
We work really hard, we run, we have morning practices, we do all of that, but at the end of the day all the girls get along so well and just have everyone joke around and have so much fun together just makes it that much easier. We've seen pretty big accomplishments since freshman year, so from going from there to where we were to now is just a complete difference. We're 3-time league champions, so it's really exciting to be able to be on top of the Catholic League. It really means a lot to us because that's what we worked for our whole season, so to have won 3 years in a row, hopefully 4 years in a row, it means a lot. We are competing with the best teams in the country, and it's just an awesome feeling, knowing we've excelled that far in the past 3 years. Our coaching staff is unbelievable. We have a really close connection with our coaches. The coaches are definitely the biggest factors of why we're so successful.
Corinne went to St. Anthony's, so she's a graduate, so she knows what it's like getting, what the school discipline and everything and being a student here is like.
She's a great coach, and she's always there for you, whether it's on the field or off the field, and just our coaching staff on the sideline, just every one of them really just brings us up in the hard times and is always there for us on and off the field.
They each have experience playing lacrosse. They know the sport really well. Between Corinne, even her dad Larry, Tara, who's been here for all 4 years that I've been here as well, Katie, Kelly, everybody is always, Brother Cletus, our coordinator, is there for everything that we do. Due to them, we're really successful.
We were initially ranked #1, but it came from all of our hard work in the off season and all the work we put in last season, and now it depends on what happens at the end of the year that matters most to us. We would like to end up #1 in the nation, but we're just striving to do the best that we can and just leave everything out on the field, and that's all we pretty much care about, is having no regrets. We just can't look past anyone, and we know that we have to prepare for them just as hard as they prepare for us.
it doesn't matter where you start, but how you finish.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to feature the Compsawag boys lacrosse team, who is flying high so far with an undefeated season. With 21 seniors on this year's roster, the Compsawag boys lacrosse team has the experience to succeed. This Division II team has already topped rivals such as Shoreham Wading River and Islip, so let's meet the talent that makes up this so far undefeated team.
The first county championship was in 1996, and then we won consecutive county titles in 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, and 2002. And then last year, 2010, we won a county title. In 1998 and 2002, we won state championships. So a lot of tradition here.
You hear the stories of everyone that's played here before you, and it feels great. You're honored every time. People, like, all Americans have been in that locker room. People have gone to play D1 lacrosse, and it's just a good feeling, especially when you see pictures of past state champions and everything. It's just great to see it. It's great to be in here.
Atmosphere, playing with the team, the whole grade plays it. Pretty much biggest sport in our school, and the whole community comes around to watch. Games are awesome, great atmosphere, is really fun.
It's an honor, honestly, because just to know that everyone on the team is actually really good and we just have a tradition to follow. It feels great playing for that.
All the captains are going and on to play at another level, and it's exciting to see because they're all great kids, and I wish them nothing but the best. Well, my first guy is my face-off kid, Nick Palello. He'll be attending the University of Stony Brook next year. He's one of the best face-off kids on Long Island, probably in the country. Tremendous work ethic, and a real leader. It's just a true testament how hard work can overcome pretty much anything. Matt Scalera, he's a 3-year varsity starter. He's a member of the Empire State team. Dominic Afanson, All-County last year, 3-year starter, All-County as a junior. Just a real headsy kid. Another kid that just works real hard, real dominated defenseman. Matt Welsh going to New York Tech, and he works real hard, just a real tough-nosed defender. He instills a little bit of, fear in the attackman a little bit because he's a real strong kid. He can bring it when he needs to, and he's just, real intense. My kind of kid. Connor Duddy, he's a tremendous kid, tremendous speed, scorer, feeder, shooter, kind of all triple threat kind of guy. Doug Foley, another kid that works real hard, just a tremendous leader, a tremendous athlete, and a real good human being. We need to, work hard every day and bring it to work. We use the cliche that, we're bringing our tools and going to work every day. And, we have 21 seniors, so it's a pretty experienced group. Kind of kids that, went to the county, Long Island Championship last year and lost in double overtime to Garden City. And just the feeling we want to get back there.
We've been waiting our whole lives for this. We had a great group of kids. Since we were 7th grade, we couldn't wait till senior year. It's our last chance.
We work on mainly conditioning, trying to be a deep roster team, get everybody involved,
and work on stick skills a lot, and for defense, mostly positioning.
It's the job of a coach to keep them going, and obviously today you heard me screaming a little bit and keep them going, and but that's the way we work, and we work hard. We feel as if we come to practice every day and we work hard, and then the team we're going to play, then we'll have the edge when that whistle blows.
Oh, Coach Mitch, it's crazy. I love it though. I love when he yells. It just gets me fired up and everything.
You gotta see that. You know the play.
Coach Mitchell is one of the best coaches I've ever had. No one more prepared than him.
Gotta work. Hands you shut the door. Let's go. Bring it in.
It's an honor to really be a captain, especially for Coach Mitchell.
It's like almost like a second father to me, I can always talk to him about things, and all the coaches here are all like that. And I'm so happy to be a player for them.
Stay tuned. UA Insider continues right after the break to see the new look of the Shore and Wading River girls lacrosse team. One team that has been forced to face numerous changes this year is the Shore and Wading River girls lacrosse team. After winning the New York State Class C championship title the past 4 years, this year's team has graduated 11 key senior players, and they're under the leadership of a new coach. In our next piece by video journalist Mike McInerney, check out how this year's team doesn't plan on letting any of those changes affect them, as they hope to prove that they still have what it takes.
The Shore and Wading River girls lacrosse team is getting pumped up to start their new season. As defending state champs, they have a lot to prove.
We came into the season with a lot of determination, and we're all excited. Everyone's known how successful the team has been in the past, but we're all definitely excited to step up and work hard. So since day one, we've just been working hard to do our best so we can get as far as we can and be as successful.
This team has seen many changes since last year. Not only did they lose 12 seniors, they also lost their head coach, Bob Velasquez.
The coaches are very supportive of us this year, and they have a lot of faith in us, so it's comfortable, and it's nice knowing that we lost a lot of seniors last year, and a lot of people were doubting us, but they reassure us, and it's nice to know that we can still do it, and we're actually doing well this season too.
Taking over the head coaching duties is Mary Bergman. She is excited to take over the team.
It would be weird if whoever walked in and wasn't nervous or maybe a little bit stressed, and I've had plenty of months to think about the changeover and think about what I'm going to do, but I think that I'd be a very strange person if I walked in and everything was just completely normal. So I think I'm getting over the initial phases of being nervous and maybe a little bit stressed.
Well, it wasn't what I expected. It was a very smooth transition. Both Coach Bergman and Coach Jackson did a really great job at preseason at getting us conditioned, getting us ready, stick skills. So it was a lot better than I had expected.
Bergman has been the JV coach for many years and has modeled her team after varsity.
Good job, Shannon! I worked a lot with Mr. V to try to run the JV exactly how varsity was being run because, last year we didn't know that he was going to retire, so we were running the same exact systems and I was getting the girls prepared to go up to varsity, so I think how we run a program, we were trying to prepare everyone for the varsity level. So for the most part, the transition has been pretty smooth because I know all the girls, I'm familiar with them. I either know them from soccer because I coach soccer also, or lacrosse, or assisting in playoffs last year. So overall, it's been a pretty smooth transition into it. And the fact that I ran JV like varsity, I think helps because then you walk in and there's a comfortable level with what you're going to do.
Our old style was definitely, I think, a little more laid back, but this year we're definitely coming out 110% into everything we do. Everyone knows what they need to do, when they need to be doing it, and our coach is just really excited. She's not too tough, but she knows when she needs to get the job done, and we're all really excited to be with her and our new assistant coach, Mr. Jackson. They're both great. They both know what they're talking about, and they can relate to being new to the program, and they're able to help us out a lot.
As the team adjusts to the changes, they are optimistic about their future.
The next couple of years, I know it's going to be tough, but I think we're all really excited and I have a big class. So we've all been working together for a really long time, and we're excited to get out there and just work as hard as we can.
Keep it locked. We'll be right back to feature the back-to-back New York State champions of Manhasset Boys Lacrosse. Up next, we'll head to Manhasset to feature the back-to-back New York State Class C champions. This team is proud of their hard work, their success, and the tradition of lacrosse in their community. So check out our next video by UA's video journalist, Mike McInerney.
For the town of Manhasset, lacrosse has been a favorite sport for many years. Their junior leagues has players joining at a young age.
It was basically town peer pressure. Everyone in the town played lacrosse. We had about 100 kids out every Saturday morning, first and second grade, running around beating the crap out of each other. So I decided to join. I played a lot of sports, played baseball, basketball, and soccer when I was little, and lacrosse is just one I stuck with.
Living in Manhasset, it's a great tradition, and that's how basically I got born into the system, I guess. My older brother played goalie, so my coach when I was little just asked me. I just jumped right into it.
We've had some great players come through, great attitude, great work ethic. Winning 2 titles back to back, is a testament to how hard they've worked.
We gotta make ourselves better every day. We've got good enough guys on 6-on-6 to make it a good competition during practice. The best competition we're getting all year is in practice, because we only got about 5 or 6 games that we're going to really come down to the wire. But these tough games ahead of us, we're really going to have to get ourselves better in order to keep our perfect season going.
It's something that you look forward to all year, but nothing you really prepare you for until you step on the field. It's a great honor for me to be captain of this team. It's such a storied program, and I just like to come out here every day leading this team. It's just a lot of fun. I enjoy it every day. I think it's the speed of the game. It got the long field, so that's the speed of soccer. It has the physicality of football and hockey. And a lot of the offense, you can see it's based on basketball, and you can see the similarities between the 2 offenses and defenses. So I think that's what brings all of them together.
Like all senior players, this Manhasset lacrosse team hopes to leave behind a winning season and a standard for forthcoming teams to strive for.
We're passing down a tradition. Like, we just have to set a good standards for the younger kids. We just teach them how to do stuff.
You know, just if they want to be the best they have to, there's no substitute for hard work. We try to have fun. You know, there are times when I can be pretty animated, but for the most part, I think if you make it fun for them and they have fun, they're going to respond and be successful. You know, we're getting better each game, and that's what we talk about in practice. Each day we get a little better. We have a tough run coming up, so we've got our work cut out ahead of us, so hopefully we do get better each day.
All my life I've been playing with Manhasset across my chest, so I mean, next year it's going to be kind of weird to not have Manhasset on my jersey, but I mean, it's the same sport and I'm still from Manhasset, so I still have my Manhasset pride.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of UA Insider. And remember to keep checking back with us all year round on UltimateAthleteMagazine.com for the most unique feature article and video coverage of Long Island high school sports. Remember, if you think you know someone we should feature in our magazine or on our show, email us at info@UltimateAthleteMagazine.com. For UA Insider, I'm Jessica Peters. We'll see you next time.